Alright guys, I'm back with yet another video of Stronghold Crusader. This time we are going to watch four teams fighting against each other. Let's see who's gonna dominate this one. We have got EMIR and SULTAN first team, Pig and Snake second team, PHILLIP and Lionheart third team, and Marshall and Sheriff fourth team. 40,000 gold deathmatch game. Let's begin the fight and see who's gonna win this. Four teams is always an interesting one. We've got Sultan here with his ally Emir. They're on the top left of the map. And Sheriff has already started besieging Emir. Sheriff's ally is Marshall. Marshall is facing King Philip. And then we have got Lionheart, King Philip's ally. Look at this wall here. It sort of makes it defensive for both of them. Lionheart will be facing Pig and Snake. I mean, Snake and Sultan are a good match. I think that's why I have placed them facing each other. It's because Sultan has got superior nature of units, and Snake, I know he is more aggressive, but Sultan has got superior units, so it will be a good match. It won't be easy for Snake to kill him, though it is normal for Sultan to get his walls destroyed every time, because his main way of defending himself is to place all of his units on his castle. That's how he works. Amir is looking in a pretty good condition here. He's besieging Sheriff. Sheriff and Amir are also a good match. The Sheriff always has that problem of, getting burnt. Because Sheriff makes crossbowmen for defense. So that's why I'll place him facing Amir. So here's Marshall, who is struggling a little bit against King Philip. I thought Marshall's knights would be able to counter King Philip's knights, because we all know from the previous fights how aggressive King Philip's knights can be. But this time I can see that Sheriff and Marshall are under immense pressure from both sides. Look at that, Marshall has got a good number of units, which I wasn't expecting, because he really takes his time to set up his basics and then start recruiting. But this time he has got a good number of units. So I think it won't be easy for King Philip to kill him, but he can slow him down by throwing his knights at Marshall. Lionheart's looking pretty good at the moment. Pig's charging. Snake looks like unharmed, absolutely. He is putting pressure on Sultan, but as long as Sultan has gold, the Snake might not be able to kill him. Where have his micemen gone? I think his micemen are all dead. Here they are. That's just a tiny bit of attack, right? Look at him sending his troops over to King Philip's walls. I sort of heard a commotion. I think Sheriff is in big trouble here. He has got 10,000 gold, which isn't bad, but he needs to find solutions to counter Amir's catapults. King Philip is launching against Marshall. I mean, Marshall really takes his time to recruit his units. But he hasn't even recruited even a single infantry unit. There is no single swordman or pikeman on his castle. He has got the armor, he has got the market, he has got the barracks, he has got the gold, but he is so lazy. Sometimes he seems very annoying, to be honest. But right now King Phillip's just making the mockery of Marshall. Lionheart and Pig haven't been able to put significant amount of damage to each other so far. Sultan is looking healthy with 28,000 gold. It doesn't matter for Sultan if his production buildings get burned. I mean, he doesn't have a good economy either. It's just that he survives on the gold that is already given to him. EMIR is putting a lot of pressure on Sheriff. Sheriff might soon run out of gold. He has got only 3,000 gold now. This time, Marshall and Sheriff are looking vulnerable. Pig has got a good number of troops on his units, good number of crossbowmen I should say. Let's see who has the most amount of gold. Snake has the most amount of gold, and look at EMIR. Sheriff wasn't able to apply any sort of pressure on EMIR, and EMIR has got a good amount of gold, which might prove him to be the most dominant lord in the game. I thought for a moment Sheriff might be able to put pressure on EMIR, but it isn't the case. Meanwhile, Sultan's struggling a little bit. Snake is the aggressor, we all know that. But again, Sultan has got the superior units like Arab archers and Arabian swordsmen. And his troops also get the 25% combat bonus with him placing these fear factors. Good things. King Phillip's looking pretty good. Marshall has got 12,000 gold, but he has no answers against King Phillip's knights. And Sheriff has become now hopeless. It's only a matter of a couple of attacks maybe. I think EMIR has decided to finish him off. Pig is charging against Lionheart, but hasn't quite been that effective. You hear these drum beats? You hear this war music? That's beautiful music.
A message from the Marshal.
Things are going a bit pear-shaped, what?
Both Sheriff and Marshal are under a lot of trouble. There's no hope left for them. Here come Arabian swordsmen. Even Sultan feels threatened.
The Sultan's oasis.
Well, that's a lot of spearmen that Snake has sent. Should they be enough to kill Sultan? They won't be.
A message from the Sheriff.
Oh, running out of cash
It's all happening. It's all happening at the same time. Well, EMIR's all Arabian swordsmen are burnt in the flames, so Sheriff gets a bit of more time to survive, to enjoy his life. And now the question remains, will Phillip be able to kill Marshall? So, I think yes.
A message from the Marshal.
Fiddlesticks! Lost again!
Yeah, fiddlesticks, because Marshall was too lazy to react to Philip's attacks.
A message from King Philip. Prepare the feast. Our armies.
Look at these unbothered catapults of Snake. Sultan is struggling. Snake has been able to put up a amount of pressure on Sultan. I for a moment thought that Sultan might be throwing his Arabian swordsman at Snake, but that wasn't the case. That isn't the case so far. Meanwhile, Pig and Lionheart are going equally good against each other. None of them have been able to put a lot of pressure. Now, given that Marshall is dead, we have to see what target does King Philip select. Because EMIR is gonna kill Sheriff. He might well be dead in this very attack. It will be interesting to see what target does Philip select. If he goes against EMIR, he might be able to silence him for a while. But this should be the game over for EMIR, and it is.
From the Sheriff.
Lost again. Sheriff's lost again. EMIR has done a pretty good job.
A message from the Emir.
Oh, I apologize most sincerely. I am willing to easily...
I mean, in order to stop EMIR, someone has to, you know, get involved in destroying his production. Otherwise, EMIR's unstoppable. Looking very unstoppable at the moment. Meanwhile, his ally is struggling. Now, it will be also interesting to see what target does EMIR select. Would that be Snake or would that be another guy? The smarter decision is to attack Snake to help Sultan. King Philip also charges, throws his knights against Snake. Look at the knights there. Yes, it's a good decision from EMIR, and I think it might be enough to kill Snake. These many Arabian swordsmen, and note that he has also got macemen.
A message from the Snake.
So, oh, look at knights interfering. Do not disturb EMIR's swordsman. So it only took one attack to kill Snake, right? Yes.
A message from the Snake.
Oh, spare me. I wanted only to be your ally.
And EMIR also earns a good chunk of gold as well, 6,000 gold.
A message from the Emir.
Oh, I apologize most sincerely. I am willing to
Now,
easily...
Pig is alone. We have got 3 teams left now. Pig is alone, 1 partial team and 2 complete teams. King Philip and Lionheart are doing a good job here. EMIR has been the aggressor from the 2. But now Sultan has got free time to recruit units and launch his Arabian swordsmen. And note that he also sends large armies, not small armies. And this is where Pig is going to face a lot of trouble. King Philip has decided to turn his attention towards Pig. He's sending his knights against Pig. Though Pig has good crossbowmen, which are a good match for any other unit in the game, but knights will be able to put some amount of damage to Pig, which would slow him down. Yeah, he's already struggling with his economy. He has run short of gold, and EMIR and I think Sultan are both charging against Pig. Yep.
A message from the Pig.
Will this be enough to kill Pig? He has got a plenty of crossbowmen to counter this attack, and spearmen are also engaging. It's all happening in Pig's castle. I think this should be enough to kill Pig. If it's not EMIR, it would be Snake. If it's not EMIR, it would be Snake. No. Oh no, he still has got a large army coming from behind. Yeah, it's game over for Pig now. Sultan, look at Sultan coming from the back doors. And they are all colliding with each other. Yeah, it's King Philip.
Message from the king.
No! No! Pig not die! No! No!
So King Philip kills Pig. But EMIR caused the most
A
amount of
message
damage
from
to
King
Pig.
Philip. Prepare the feast. Our armies triumph.
Now it will
again.
be interesting to see who's gonna dominate. We have got EMIR, the aggressor, from one end, and Sultan, and Philip, and Lionheart. And what's more interesting is to see if EMIR will have any answers against King Philip's knights, which King Philip's gonna charge very soon at the enemy. They're already going. If King Philip is able to put some sort of pressure with his knights, it would slow down EMIR. But EMIR has got a large army, has got a good number of horse archers as well. I think EMIR is gonna be the favorite right now. EMIR and the team, Sultan. Lionheart's attacking. The smarter thing for Lionheart would be to attack, I would say, not Sultan, but EMIR. If Philip and Lionheart both start attacking EMIR, they will be able to slow down EMIR, and they will be able to... Because Sultan isn't that aggressive and Sultan isn't that impactful, the smarter decision for Philip and Lionheart is to kill EMIR, to try to kill EMIR first. But this time I think EMIR's focus is on Lionheart and not on Philip. So King Philip and Lionheart, I think they both have decided to kill the weaker guy, who is Sultan. Look at the number of knights King Philip has sent again against Sultan. Well, it will be interesting to see how much gold does Sultan. Sultan doesn't have much gold. If they want to kill Sultan, they have to be quick. Otherwise, EMIR might be able to kill one of them, just because defensively they aren't very good, both Lionheart and King Philip. And EMIR also sends a large number of Arabian swordsmen. So EMIR has got the most amount of gold, 26,000. Lionheart and Philip don't have that much gold. It might prove to be yet another problem in recruiting units fast. EMIR's charging again, and I would really want to see EMIR's Arabian swordsmen reaching the walls of the enemy to see how much amount of damage can EMIR do to the enemy with his Arabian swordsman. His troops have got the bonus combat bonus, I should say. Even Lionheart and Philip's troops have also got the troops combat bonus. But that's a lot of Arabian swordsmen for King Philip to handle if he doesn't have a large army already on his peak. They've got almost 160 troops. Should they be enough to defend King Philip? Emir's attention was to kill Lionheart and not Sultan. What is he doing? I think just because they cannot find a way from this spot because this is closed, so they will come all over from covering that all distance and then reach Emir's gate, right? Oh, PHILLIP's gate, which isn't smart, which is not smart at all. They should be attacking this front gate. Or in fact, EMIR was attacking Lionheart, I think. What's it doing? Let's see what Lionheart's troops are doing. They are almost on the keep of Sultan, but Sultan was able to defend himself. Let's see how much troops does Sultan have. He's got 116 troops. Lionheart had almost killed Sultan. EMIR wasn't able to, do a significant amount of damage against any of them. Raiding Maceman. EMIR is almost untouched at the moment, and he is living freely because Sultan is taking all the pressure and absorbing it. You look at his production is almost deleted, destroyed by King Philip's knights, but he has got a good number of troops on his castle to defend him. Maybe a couple of more attacks from Lionheart and Philip. Meanwhile, EMIR launches yet another attack. EMIR must find a better path. That's a lot of Arabian swordmen yet again, but he needs to find a better path to enter inside the castle. The front gate would be the best option for EMIR. Why is he not making siege engines? Lionheart goes again, I think. Yes, he charges again against Sultan. What is the purpose of sending your own siege engineers back? Just make some catapults and destroy his gates. Look at the number of siege engines does Lionheart have. It's interesting. We cannot predict a winner so far. I think EMIR's attention is on Lionheart, mostly. And his all troops get burnt. Lionheart's troops are closing in on Sultan, but I don't think these horsemen will be enough to kill him. Yeah, EMIR's attention was to kill Sultan. Oh, sorry, Lionheart. So far, we cannot predict a winner, to be honest. Sultan's struggling on one end, and EMIR is also struggling to kill one of them or put significant amount of damage. King Philip's got more than 200 troops. EMIR's economy is working absolutely fine at the moment. Lionheart has got 180 plus troops. Sultan's got 127 troops. But the question is, Sultan must keep recruiting units. He might not be able to launch an offensive against enemy, but he still needs to be there in order for EMIR to buy enough time to kill one of them. Or I think EMIR should be quick to kill one of them. Otherwise, I can see that Sultan might well be a goner very soon. And then you will see that all the knights will be charging against Emir's production and Lionheart's catapults against Emir. So situation might become unpredictable. Oh, sorry, might become hopeless for Emir. So far, it has been an unpredictable situation. It's because Emir is somewhat applying pressure and he has got a good amount of gold, but his ally is struggling. The smart thing for Emir is to not attack Lionheart and try to kill PHILLIP to slow him down, which is a wiser option, I would say. King PHILLIP launches. This time, Lionheart and King PHILLIP are attacking together. Look at the number of siege engines. Whenever Lionheart sends his siege engineers, it's a wonderful sight, I always say. The combination of ram, catapults, trebuchets, it all feels wonderful. Will this be enough to kill Sultan? The question is. Emir's horse archer interfere. Lionheart is surrounded. Sorry, Sultan is surrounded. Will this be enough to kill him? This time Emir's got even a larger army of Arabian swordsmen. Sultan needs to hang out there, but it doesn't seem to be the case this time. Yeah, this might be enough to kill Sultan. So Emir is gonna face multiple enemies alone. Let's see. Yes.
A message from the Sultan.
As all must sleep the sleep of the ancients, so must the
I
poor
think if
Sultan.
Emir sends these many Arabian swordsmen against King PHILLIP, he will be able to kill him easily, I would say. It all depends on his decision, to be honest. Lionheart might not be easy to be killed by Emir, but these many Arabian swordsmen are enough to kill King PHILLIP, if Emir is intelligent enough. If not, if this attack fails, I think Emir is gonna face a lot of pressure from the bots. So he still is focusing on killing Lionheart. Let's see, will this be enough? He has made an opening in his castle, but Lionheart's got a good number of pikemen and swordsmen. Still got a good number of swordsmen. Will he be able to kill him? Still has got plenty of them. It was a pretty good attack by Emir, but I would say it wasn't the smartest decision. Had he sent his troops against PHILLIP, he might well have killed him. And note that to kill King PHILLIP would have been a wiser decision, is because King PHILLIP's knights are really gonna put pressure on Emir now, I think, if he sends them. Now Emir is recruiting troops fast and his goal has come down to 12,000. It's because he's also facing pressure already. I think that one decision could have changed the scenario of the game. But Emir's decision wasn't the smartest one. I think he now has to face a lot of pressure. He still can kill one of them because he's got a good amount of gold to recruit units fast. But once he runs short of gold, where his gold comes down to hundreds, he might well be struggling himself in recruiting units fast, which allows the opponent to buy enough time to recruit, get their preparations done and recruit enough amount of units, enough number of units to defend themselves. Again, it is a large army. It will be interesting to see how many troops does Lionheart have. He has got more than 200, so Lionheart's going pretty good at the moment. I would say that even now with these many Arabian swordsmen, if Amir decides to switch his target and focuses on killing King Philip, that should be a wiser decision. Let's see what he does now. I think his attention is still focused on Lionheart. Lionheart has got more than almost 250 troops, so I don't think Emir would be able to kill him. Putting pressure alone on Lionheart isn't enough. It's because he has got a very small castle and gathering resources for him isn't very difficult, and rebuilding his walls isn't also very difficult, and it doesn't take a much amount of gold either, or much amount of resources. I don't think King Philip has been able to, or has he been able to put a lot of pressure on Emir. He should be attacking these stone quarries and iron mines most of the time. But Emir is doing a good job at the moment. Yeah, I mean, destroying farms wouldn't be enough to stop Emir. If he deletes his stone quarries and iron mines, that will be a wiser thing for King Philip to do. Look at Emir's Arabian swordsmen chasing Philip's knights. And then they change their direction. Oh, now this is a pleasure sight here. It's because whenever King Philip sends, knights in a good number, they cause a good amount of damage to enemy. This is where Amir is gonna struggle, is because there are more than enough knights to handle. And then Lionheart decides to give Amir a counter punch. We all know that Amir doesn't have a good defense compared to other Arabian lords like Saladin and probably Wazir or even Caliph as well. So Amir sends his units halfway through the fight. Amir doesn't notice that he might well be dead. Look at that, what's happening here? Oh, will this be enough to kill Amir? His Arabian swordsmen are going to attack. Amir is gone, man.
From the EMIR.
Oh, Blue Thunder.
Amir's gone. He
Mother
wasn't
told
very
me to be
smart.
more careful. Still, a better life
He wasn't very
awaits.
smart, though he fought well, but he wasn't very smart at the end. He could have made better decisions in order to kill his opponents. But anyways, greatest lords Emir, he has earned the most amount of gold, almost double to all other lords, and then King Philip and Lionheart. And he also recruited the most number of units, almost 2,700 units. And then Lionheart, King Philip, Sultan has recruited a good number of units as well. All right, that's it for today, and I will see you in the next one.